So we'll go on and we'll talk about the next one, which is the Empress. Now, the Empress is traditionally the other half of the feminine, with the High Priestess being the dark, unconscious side, whereas the Empress is the very earthy High Priestess who has 12 stars on her crown. And the Empress traditionally represents mother. So she's the feminine side of the equation. In a reading, you would normally consider this the mother card, and if it's reversed, it's a bad mother or it's a witch, or it's trouble with a woman, right? If it's reversed, it would be trouble with a woman, whereas right side up, it's where Oedipus wanted to be. I want to go back to Mama.
It's got a nature motif, very strong nature motif.
Right.
With, trees and the water.
Right.
Here.
Right.
Which is earth. Right.
Right. And so the water represents the unconscious, and women are traditionally considered closer to nature than men are. And
there's wheat in the front.
Yeah. So it's more about the physical universe, pure emotion, the feminine. What else do I have here? The qualities of mercy and love. Remember, Jung started to talked about the ascension of the Virgin into heaven, and how the people spontaneously started to want feminine energies in the world, and they kept praying the rosary and demanding that the Virgin Mary be represented in cathedrals and so on. And so finally the Pope got the message in 1950, let the Virgin Mary ascend into heaven.
Now, is that where we start to feel a disconnect with nature?
Pardon?
Is that where we start to feel a disconnect with nature, with technology starting to...
Well, I think it's more people wanting to go back to Mama, right? It's more the Oedipus complex of, it's not wanting to be your mother's lover, but it's more, I want to be 3 years old when Mama took care of everything. Right.
I thought that was this day and age.
Right. Where no woman can be perfect for a man because she can't take care of everything like Mama did, right?
And you'll see that in letters and comments and certain women type stories about how it expects me to be the mother, basically. I'm also holding down a job. And
so, she also represents...
strongly the expectation that I will be the father.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So it works both ways.
It does.
Right.
We don't even realize how much it is.
Okay, so John, you have the Empress in the Motherpeace. Let me show this to the video. Okay, so this is the Empress in the Motherpeace set. Okay, so what are you seeing in the Empress there?
Well, the same sort of earth elements, and I see more sexuality in this one.
Right.
There's a mirror here, which must be the same thing as
right. I think that in the Rider-Waite set,
it's not really, it's more of a scepter.
Yeah, in the Rider-Waite set, the mother is less sexual. She's more of a mother, after matronly, after having delivered a baby, or maybe she's pregnant, who knows? I mean, she might be pregnant, but...
Whereas this one has a Venus of Willendorf figure here.
A what?
A Venus of Willendorf.
Let me
The
see.
little stone figure that's so famous.
Oh, okay.
And,
So, yeah, all right. So John is talking about this figure, the Venus of what?
Willendorf.
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 Germany.
Okay, so this statue was found in Germany.
Yeah, the Paleolithic.
Right. I think this statue was also found all over Polynesia and a lot of other places.
But it was actually in the more authoritative analysis of this sculpture, it was actually a pornographic symbol.
Pornographic symbol.
Yeah. Not a fertility symbol. It was a pornographic symbol.
Okay, if you say so, John. I mean,
Yeah, I've seen that interpretation.
I trust my professor.
So how are you dealing with that in a reading? I mean, please tell me.
So a woman gets that one.
Okay, so
Talk about being diplomatic.
so let's envision this for a moment, John. You're going to do a reading, and you have several decks out, and you give your client the choice of decks that they want. And it's a woman, and she says, "Oh, I'd like to have the Motherpeace deck, right?"
She's going to get a different reading than with that one.
She's going to get a different reading from the Rider-Waite.
See
Yes.
what I recommend.
This is what I recommend.
Okay, and so
This
therefore,
definitely has more of a primal.
That lounge.
okay, so the Motherpeace.
Is kind of sexuality to it, I think.
Right. Okay. So this is mother, but this is the passionately. This is mother as a sexual being
Yeah.
more,
Look,
and
it's got a
so
flower.
it's kind of more primitive in a way.
Barely covered. That's a very come hither
Yeah.
pose.
Right. So it's more primal. Okay. It's a more primal approach to the cards in this particular card.
I
anyway.
would not know how to read that. To
Right.
somebody.
So John, how would you read that though? I mean, there's an answer here. Let me give you the answer. Where's the answer?
Let's have John take a stab at it first.
All right, go ahead. Take a stab, John.
Am I reading to a woman? Reading to a woman?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
make it
sure.
challenging.
Make it reading to a woman because she's picked the Motherpeace cards.
I would say that you, yeah, but it depends on whether what card it is in the priority, right? Like there's
Right.
present, challenge, and resolution. all the time.
Well, that's yeah. It could make a difference where it is in the layout. That's true. Okay, and that's a different issue. Tonight we're only talking about the direct meanings of the
Okay,
cards.
well, I always associate sexuality with creativity.
Okay, and creativity
So
is
there's
one
a
of the
creative-
issues.
There's a creative element in you that is about to be expressed. That's
Okay,
the way I look at it.
right. Okay.
Nice work.
So let me read you the Motherpeace definition, since these are short definitions. So I'm going to show you the card again. So here's the Motherpeace card. Okay. So stop the video if you want to see it more. Okay, what the book says is the Empress represents the Earth Mother, an abundance of the feminine nature of creation and nourishment. So the Empress represents the Earth Mother. This is in the Motherpeace deck now. So we're talking about the Motherpeace deck. And the Empress represents the Earth Mother, an abundance of the feminine nature of creation and nourishment. When the Empress comes up in a reading, she always indicates sensuality and earthiness. Someone who nurtures or creates, whether it be life or art. So when she tilts to the left, that shows you are shy in expressing yourself through your body or your creativity. If it tilts to the right, You may be actively trying to bring out your sensuality or make body contact. Maybe you are trying to start a relationship, reaching out for communion with another life. Or maybe the effort concerns your creative expression. You may be struggling towards creative manifestation. Upside down, the Empress represents what psychology has called the terrible mother, someone who does not feel like nurturing or taking care of. You may be holding back your bounty, angry like Demeter when Persephone was taken from her. In questions of pregnancy, the Empress right side up means yes, upside down she means no. So if a woman, I doubt if this will happen to you, John, but it might happen to Des. If a woman comes to you and asks you if you're pregnant, if you're pregnant,
Yeah,
if she's pregnant, if the Empress comes up right side up, it means yes, and if upside down, she means no. Okay. I don't know whether this will correlate with the. I don't know if this will necessarily correlate
I would
with.
trust the Walgreens pregnancy.
Yeah, I would go with science on this one, honey.
But
Very good. There are times when we have to go with science.
right, but nonetheless, there might be pregnant ideas also.
In a practical way, what sense? How do you get upside down with round cards? You still get upside down.
Oh.
Well, you get, but as this indicates, you get tilted too.
Yeah,
You
well,
don't
I was gonna say
only
left
get,
or right. How
yeah.
do
So I read it for Empress. You'll have to look at the video.
But how would you know it would actually be like a four corners you could possibly land
Well,
at?
I mean, you have to decide which side is right side up when you're reading. Obviously, we came into that issue last week where we were arguing about whether it was facing Bill or facing me, right? And so anyway.
Quickly rotate.
But I think this might be a good exercise because these Motherpeace explanations are short. So let's.
Cool card, beautiful.
So every deck of cards is different, and every deck of cards brings different ideas up. And as a matter of fact, I brought for everyone a list of links to tarot decks of different kinds. Now, I put this on, I think I already put it on the Dropbox. So if you have access to the Dropbox, you can go to 11/27/17 and you will find this file. And in this file, you will find the actual links so that you don't have to type in all this gobbledygook. But you can also go to Amazon and just put in the names of these just to see what I'm talking about. But
Are these actual cards that you can print?
that you can buy from Amazon.
So like this, but it's a different.
Right. So
actual-
so here's a Rider-Waite deck that I bought from Amazon. It's virgin. It's pristine in every way.
Spider.
The wild unknown. That's great.
Okay, but you can buy all these decks on Amazon. And one of the decks said that they've sold 250,000 copies of it, and it wasn't the Rider-Waite. And I'm sure the Rider-Waite has sold more. So
They don't have the Marseille one.
So,
Well, Marseille is the oldest known tarot deck.
oh, really?
So anyway, I just give you this list of tarot decks as something to look at because each one of them is quite interesting and every one of them is different. So every one of them is going to bring up different associations. Okay.